heard what Louis said about Alistair. And what everybody else in there thinks. Come on, now do you realize what kind of man he is? And why I can't go to work for him?
I'm not blind, okay? I can see why everyone hates my grandfather.
Thank God.
But there's no proof he had Louise killed.
Oh, for crying out loud, how can you be so naive? Look, didn't you hear what your Aunt Sheridan just said? How your grandfather tried to have her and Louise killed more than once. And then there's Martin and Pilar and your grandmother. God knows who else.
I never said grandfather is a saint. But have people murdered? Grandfather would never do such a thing.
He could, and he has.
There's no proof.
That's because Alistair covers up his tracks.
Stop dissing my grandfather.
Or your what? Your grandfather. Look, he's never pulled a trigger himself. Right? He's never detonated a bomb himself. But as sure as I am standing here, he is responsible for what happened to Louise.
How can you say that when there's no proof?
His track record is proof enough. Come on, you have to realize that.
What about innocent until proven guilty?
Fancy, do you really think that everybody in there is just conspiring to trash your grandfather? All right? That they've just made up everything Alistair has done? Your Aunt Sheridan, she lied about Alistair trying to have her and Louise killed more times than she can count? And, of course, that the old man didn't abuse your grandmother, rape her. And then there's your father and Dr. Russell. You know, they just pretended Chad died and it came back later to commit incest with his half-sister.
No.
Look, trust me, Fancy. Your grandfather is a murderer. And someday, somebody's going to take him out.
You know, you have a one-track mind when it comes to my grandfather.
Look, it's not just me, Fancy. It's everyone.
Look, I know my grandfather has earned his rep as the most hated man in Harmony, but he has always, always loved me. And I love him.
Even after what he's done to me? After what he's done to my family? To us?
I can't help it, Noah. I love him.
Breaks my heart to hear you say that.
But it's the truth.
Then here's my truth. If you don't stop defending that murdering SOB, I'm going to lose what little respect I have left for you.